Discussions around government debt and indeed borrowing from the domestic market, which financial sector players have since admitted that is undermining private sector credit growth, continues to surface strongly.
We are calling for fiscal discipline from government because we are saying this, while we make money from that activity, this is the impact it has on private sector credit, and it can lead to constant indiscipline. So fiscal discipline is important so that spending on the government side is in priority areas, and if they have to borrow, there are minimums and directed to the correct sectors to multiply growth.
But at the start of this week, Matia Kasaija, who is the Minister for Finance, Planning and Economic Development, speaking to the business community, rejected the plea for further reduction in government borrowing from the domestic market.
If you don't have good roads, can you get good business? If we do not have electricity, can you industrialize? You people who are in manufacturing, you are suffering. I know you are suffering. Manufacturers, you call the power we are supplying you is too expensive.
Alongside part of its partners, MasterCard, CompScan and Electrics International, the annual Bankers Conference on July 19th will also touch on digital evolution on financial services.
When we talk about access, we recognize that over 85% of global transactions are cash-based. Does that allow for actually inclusion? It does not. So we believe that digital will enable to actually onboard those that are at the bottom of the pyramid to provide them access to financial institutions, to solutions and the like.
This conference comes on the heels of a virtual slowdown in general economic activities, basing on government's own account, in which growth in the agricultural sector slowed to 1.3% from 3.8% in the previous year. Industrial sector growth also came down to 3.4% from 4.7%. Services came down to 5.1% from 5.8%, as well as the financial services, which also contracted. Reina Ojon, NTV Business.